Hi everyone, my name is Karen Horn and I am a licensed clinical marriage and family therapist and the senior clinician here at Worcester Youth and Family Counseling in Berlin, Maryland. We're here today to continue our process of using these YouTube videos to help you guys at home and see in what ways we can help you shine. That's our motto here. So today I'm going to reference this whole last month. We've been talking a lot about different emotions, the purpose of emotions, and how important it is to feel those and experience them, whether they are ones that someone might perceive as unpleasant or pleasant, and the gradient of emotions, the underlying emotions, all of it. So to kind of continue on this path, in October here, last couple days, I'm going to talk today about using those more vulnerable emotions in our communication, particularly with our significant others. So one of the things we've referenced previously is that talking about sadness, as an example, can help us to connect to other people. And when we stay more on the surface, it's harder to do so. So if we say to someone that we're angry, then that's going to have a reaction. We're going to word things a certain way, our tones are nonverbal, all of it is going to be, maybe set up in a way where someone is a little more defensive. However, if we communicate through our vulnerable emotions, then the other person is more likely to hear us and be receptive and also connect and provide support. So I'm going to just try to see if I can come up with a couple examples so that we can hear each other and communicate with one another without defensiveness, and with using more of those vulnerable emotions. So for example, let's just give a context here. Let's say there's a couple or even a pair of friends and you're feeling distant and disconnected from each other. If then that hurt, that vulnerability, that can sometimes lead to feelings of inadequacy, can sometimes lead to feelings of worry or concern about how the other person might care about you or not care about you or perceive you. It can sometimes lead to also just feeling like you're not important to that person. Those are all kind of the trunks of the tree, the pieces of our attachment to feel important to someone, to feel like they understand us, that they love us unconditionally. So when we don't have that, the trunk is injured. And if we stay just talking about leaves on the tree, such as, I'm angry you didn't do the dishes, that might not get us to that trunk, and then that communication is not vulnerable, nor is it as effective. So we'll use that as our example today. One way to say something that maybe might not be as effective is to say, I can't believe you, I've been doing 100 things around the house today and all you need to do is the dishes and they're not done. Like, what? I don't understand. Why am I stuck with everything? Okay, so that's one example. Another example might be to say, I'm feeling incredibly overwhelmed right now. I'm running around, I'm doing so many things. I have so much on my plate and I'm burning out. I'm exhausted. And as my partner, I really want to feel like you care about that. Doing something like the dishes isn't about doing something like the dishes. It's about me knowing that you're there for me in the thick of it. And when I don't feel that, I'm scared about our connection and our relationship and what that might mean. So those are a couple of examples to compare, contrast the difference. We can do one more example and see where that takes us. We might say to someone something like, just forget it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to do this. I give up. I stop trying. Like, I'm trying all the time. And so that's one way to say something the same thing can be said in a completely different way. We can say instead to the person that we care about, I feel really disconnected from you. I miss you. I miss feeling close to you, and I miss what we share. I love you, and I'm scared that that might not be reciprocated in the same way. I miss you, and when I'm not feeling cared about in return, it scares me about our future, and I feel really lonely when what I really want is to feel close to you. So those are just a couple examples, and we could go on with these for a while. I don't want to bore you guys though. So try your very best. Think about your emotion and think about what's underlying it. Try to think about the root of the tree, the roots, the trunk. Those are the most important. The attachment, what makes you feel secure in your relationship. Feeling loved, feeling cared about, feeling understood, feeling accepted for who you are, feeling wanted, all of it. So those are the things we want to focus on when we're communicating to our partner and when we're using vulnerable language. We do not want to focus on surface emotions like anger, like frustration. Those only really get us so far. We want to try to focus on what's underneath. So think about that, and I'm hoping that it can help you shine and help you in your relationship shine. This is important and can be used in romantic relationships and friendships with family members, and really any relationship out there, even the relationship with yourself. So hopefully this helps you shine. Have a great day.